To you, fam. Hope you're doing well. This is Zion. Listen, I had one of those natural moments this morning that turned into something spiritual just for me. I made a homeowner's insurance payment on last week, July the 3rd, for myself and my mother's home. And supposedly the money was deducted or debited from my checking account. I received a confirmation number from both transactions. However, the money days later was still not deducted from my checking account. So today, a week later, it's still not debited. So I go right back to the insurance company. They said, hey, Mr. Roseboro, everything is cool. You've already received the confirmation via email. We have our money. I went to the bank. I said, listen, the money is still in my account. I need to know what's going on. So after spending several moments on the phone with the agent, they came back and said, Mr. Roseboro, we need the 15-digit trace number for both transactions because chances are, yeah, the mortgage, well, not the mortgage, but the insurance payments were paid, but it didn't cost you a thing. It cost someone else. Chances are they were one digit off, so therefore it affected the account of someone else in our bank. But we need the 15-digit trace number just to find out. But at that time, my flesh was rising up. I was like, oh, man, I'm cool. I'm straight. Somebody else going to pay my bill. Oh, it's nothing but the Lord's doing. I'm good. Hallelujah. Then God's like, really? Really? How oftentimes God deals with us straight up close and personal about something in our lives that we want to pass on to someone else, that they will pay a debt that is not theirs. And we will cost others shame, embarrassment, loss, and a deficit when God has called us to deal with a situation head on. That's not someone else's bad attitude. It's ours. That's not inconsistency. That's not rejection. That's not the shame of someone else's, but it's ours. That's not someone else's lust issue. That's ours. That's not someone else's greed issue, but that's ours. Low self-esteem. No, it's not theirs to pay, but it's ours to deal with. And so it was one of those moments where I said, okay, I really see what's up. We need to really be about, when God is dealing with us about something, to deal with it straight up. Because this particular transaction could have cost me $40 a wop. It would have cost me charges and fees that I would not have to pay up front, rather than on the tail end by not dealing with it. The shame and the embarrassment. And oftentimes the blessings of the Lord maketh rich, and it doesn't add any sorrow to it. But the sorrow comes when we don't deal with something straight up, when it's in our face, and when God is telling us to deal with a certain thing, rather than to allow it to linger or sweep it under the rug, that someone else can deal with what He has called us to deal with in our own hearts. Peace and blessings.